The following reading and commentary are all alleged information and for entertainment purposes only. The fair act use is in my description box. How does Tia Kemp feel about Rick Ross? We have the Empress to the Ace of Pentacles. Tia feels like she's head honcho, baby mother. She feels like she's the one. She feels like she deserves everything. She feels like she deserves a money and a big bag from Ross. She feels like she deserves to be spoiled by him. She feels like she's the one who sits on the throne. And she feels like she deserves it all when it comes to him. Yep. What else for how Tia feels about Ross? Spirit. What else, Spirit? How does Tia Kemp feel about Rick Ross? She feels like he could do better as a father financially. I feel like she feel like at times he slacks. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. It's like Tia feels like when they are on good terms, it's good. Like when they're together and they're getting along, it's good. They have a lot in common. Their personalities are similar. The Two of Cups is my card of compatibility. They call the Lovers the choice card in tarot, but I never read it that way. My choice card is the Two of Cups. That's my card of the 3D relationship. We have a lot in common with choosing to be together. When we're together, it just makes sense. We like the same things. We have the same personality. That's how I read that card. Tia feels like they have a lot in common. They have the same personality. And when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad between them. Yeah, she feels like she was there, with him from the beginning. So she feels like she deserves security in everything, financial opportunities, everything. The King of Swords, she feels like Ross could be very cold towards her a lot of times. He could be very cold. Too emotionally detached also at times. Like he does things from logic and not from his heart. Like he could be very cold. Yep. With this Three of Pentacles, this is my co-parenting card. She feels sad a lot of times, and she's in regret a lot of times over their relationship and how they co-parent. And she wishes that it was healthier. And she wishes that he, as the King of Pentacles, someone with a lot of assets, a lot of money, would do better or would have done better by her and by their son. Why King of Swords for how Tia Kemp feels about Rick Ross? Yeah, Five of Swords, conflict, disagreements, winning at all costs, resentment, grudges. Yeah. The Devil reversed. She feels the same way about him. She feels like there's a lot of conflict between them. It's a lot of discord between them. A lot of disagreements, a lot of hostility, a lot of aggression. She feels like it's very toxic. And she's choosing to detach from him as well because of the toxic environment. Surprisingly, it's not that bad of a reading. I thought it was going to be worse than this, but it's really not. It feels like the two of them want, like they miss each other and they want to be around each other and see each other, but it's a lot of pride. And the Five of Swords can represent someone with pride. And Tia is definitely the Five of Swords. Tia does not give up. She does not give up. She does not give in. When she is upset, the Five of Swords can represent someone who has an ongoing tension, an ongoing issue. Like they hold a grudge. Is they're not giving up. They're not walking away. They'll walk away when they feel they have the victory. This is a person that does not fool. And that's Tia. That's her all the way. Or if you look at the card, this person has defeated these two people. He has these swords on the ground and he took their two swords. But he's still looking back like he wants smoke. So that's Tia all the way. Yeah, she feels like when he goes cold and he becomes the King of Swords, he detaches emotionally and he wants to allegedly be petty towards their son and things like that. That's when she turns into Five of Swords. Why the Devil reverse for Tia? She feels like she had to leave him alone. But she feels like it's a missed opportunity. And we have the Six of Cups here. Tia feels like, they have a soulmate connection. They go way back. It's a lot of history with them. They've been knowing each other since they were younger, before the fame and everything like that. It's a lot of love there from, back in the day. They have a lot of memories together and good times together. And she feels like they could have been something. But it turned toxic. The same thing that he felt. So she feels like it's best that they are separated from each other. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card. The Tower card is when he signed his deal and became a rapper. That was the Tower in their relationship. That was the Tower. That was the moment that was going to shake up their whole situation. Yep. That was the turning point of their relationship when he became a rapper. Prior to that, things was good with them. They were cool. Yep. That's what I'm picking up. She feels like she is the empress. She is the head honcho baby mama. And that she deserves everything. I just heard because I was there. That's what I just heard in my head. Because I was there. So she feels like she was there before the fame. And she deserves it all. Yep. That's what I have for Tia. I am honestly pleasantly surprised that this reading came out this way. Because I thought it was going to be a mess. Let's pull some tea. Spirit, what's the tea between Tia Kemp and Rick Ross? What's the tea? We have thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. That's Tia. She feels like she was robbed in many ways when it comes to Ross. When it comes to how he did her, when it comes to their son, when it comes to emotionally, she feels robbed by him. We have shine. Your light irritates their demons. I feel like that's what she feels about Ross. Like she thinks Ross hates the fact that she's shining on her own without him. She feels like her shine on social media and who she's become, it irritates Ross. What else for Rick Ross and Tia Kemp? What's the tea, Spirit, between them? Ego. Yep. Ego. Her ego. Ego getting in the way of the relationship. That's what I said. They both have a big ego. They marry each other. They are exactly the same. What else, Spirit? Tia Kemp and Rick Ross. What's the tea between them? Rick Ross and Tia Kemp. Rick Ross and Tia Kemp. Rick Ross and Tia Kemp. Screenshot. Getting evidence, proof, and facts. I feel like that's Tia. What else? We have uninterested and we have groupie. Yeah, Tia is not in the business of competing with different women. She feels like that's why she came out as the Empress. I don't know if Tia is a Libra or a Taurus, but she definitely holds herself in very high regards. And she's not interested in being a part of his harem. She feels like if it's going to be me, it's going to be me. It's not going to be me and you running between your groupies and other baby mamas. Like, we're not doing that. She's not interested in that. Yeah. What else, Spirit? She feels like he has too many groupies around him. What else for Tia Kemp and Rick Ross? Fake smiles. So somebody is fronting. Well, I feel like it's both of them. They're both fronting. They're smiling like they're happy, but they're not really happy. I think they both miss each other. Why fake smiles here, Spirit? Clarify fake smiles. Boom. Wants you back. Bottom of the deck. Love on the brain. Daydreaming, fantasizing. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. See? I'm telling you. This could be Tia. She could secretly want him back, or this could be the both of them. I was feeling that energy. But Tia's not interested in being a part of a groupie thing. Like, she's not doing that. What else? Queen rising. Stepping into power, praise, coming up, spotlight. There, that's Tia. Tia made her way up. She stepped into her power. She became a public figure. She has a following. People love her. They love her personality. Yes. Yep. Yep. That's Tia. That's like, this represents the Queen of Wands to me, but that's that Empress energy. Like, the Queen of Wands to me is similar to the Empress. They both hold themselves in high regards. So yeah, that's Tia for sure. Anything else for Rick Ross and Tia Kemp, Spirit? Anything else for Rick Ross and Tia Kemp? Into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. That's what I was saying earlier in the reading. Tia feels like when her and Rick are together and things are good, it's great. They have a beautiful chemistry. It's amazing vibes between them. They have a lot in common. It's positive, but something always happens that turns it toxic. Anything else, Spirit? Rick Ross and Tia Kemp. Drama starter. That's what Rick feels about Tia. He feels like she starts a lot of drama. He feels like she's a drama starter. Anything else? Anything else for Tia and Rick Ross? We have obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. And we have crying over you, sad, hurt, and upset. Bottom of the deck and offer. So Voss could feel like Tia is obsessed with him. And that's why, allegedly, and that's the reason why she always goes off on a tangent. She always goes off and she just goes into these rants because she is still into him. She still loves him. She's still sad and upset how things, turned out between them. And she's a bit obsessed with him. Yeah, like she wants him back. But this offer, he feels like she wants him back. But she still loves him, allegedly. That's the reason for her behavior. What else? Tia and Rick Ross. Romantic love affair. S-Fix, secret lover. Bottom of the deck, ain't S. Ain't shh. Y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if we hear about or see Rick Ross and Tia Kemp again with each other. And they start back messing around, start back creeping with each other. If not that, their intimacy chemistry is really good. But she know that he ain't it's like, yeah, when we be together it be good, but you ain't or he feels like that about her, like her intimacy is good, but she ain't or it can't never be anything. Like, yeah. Spirit, how does Rick Ross directly feel about Tia Kemp? How does Rick Ross feel about Tia Kemp, Spirit? Dust it off. So he just dusts it off. Anything she says, anything she does, he just dusts it off. That's definitely his energy. That's the way that I felt when I was reading him. Spirit, how does Tia Kemp feel about Rick Ross? Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. She still be watching what that man doing. She still be looking and keeping an eye on him and seeing what he doing, but she feel like he ain't at the end of the day. While looking you up, how Tia feels about Ross. While looking you up. Phase. She be fronting, y'all. That's what Spirit is saying. She be fronting like she don't care about him, but she still be looking him up. Why on Phase? Divination abuser. She could be into tarot reading. She could have got a reading on him or watch tarot readings about him, or she could read herself. This divination abuser for Tia Kemp. Hooked. Bottom of the deck, moves in silence. So this is something that we would never know. If she's into the arts or she's into tarot and stuff, we would never know. She probably would never reveal that. We probably would never find that out. But his Spirit is saying she may seem unfazed, but she still is into him. She still watches what he does. She's still checking for him, allegedly, because she still is hooked on him. But she just moves in silence. And she does a good job at hiding it and coming across unfazed and maintaining a fake smile. We had the fake smiles card here. It feel like if Ross was to come back around, like, look, I'm giving up all of these women. I only want to be with you. Give her a ring. Get on one knee. Like, it's always been you. I love you. I'm sorry for everything that we been through. You've been with me from day one. Like, if he give her a real, genuine apology and a real, genuine offer and propose to her, I feel like she would say yes. I feel like Tia plays tough, but deep inside, she's just a girl. She's just a girl. Yep. That's what I feel, allegedly. So guys, that is what I have for Rick Ross and Tia Kemp. If you enjoyed these readings, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with some more celebrity tarot readings. Later.